we have Nicholas from ScaleUp Company joining us today. Nicholas, thank you for allowing us to do this interview. Can you tell us a bit more? Can you tell us a bit more about your journey, how you got to where you are today?
Well, I moved to Cape Town 8 years ago. I'm originally German, but I found my new home here. Love Cape Town, love the entrepreneurial environment here. And I ran 4 companies in Germany and over here in Cape Town. And now in starting ScaleUp Company, I'm supporting entrepreneurs and their leadership team to realize their entrepreneurial dream, to support them on their growth paths as a company.
That's lovely. That's amazing. Thank you for doing that. So for the entrepreneurs out there, what advice would you give them so they can grow or start their journey? What advice would you give to entrepreneurs?
Well, entrepreneurs come in all sizes of companies, right? There are companies that are startups, companies that are growing to 25 employees, to 50, to 100 and 150. We call these growth stages. And as a scale-up company, we are specialized on helping companies scale from, let's say, 20 employees to 400 employees. Like the startup phase, there's a big ecosystem, the accelerators and the EO accelerators, and so they get helped. And then large companies, enterprises, they have consultants and other ecosystems, but in the middle, like that element that constitutes the society, the SMEs, the companies from 20 to say 400 employees, they didn't have a lot of support structure how to grow sustainably. And that's where we come into the game. We are growth partners for those companies. We are helping the leadership teams and the entrepreneurs to grow their company from stage to stage in a successful manner, in a systematic manner, without running into too much drama on that growth path.
Okay, I like that. Wow. So can I move a bit more to your personal journey? How do you manage setbacks? You're helping other entrepreneurs, but how do you manage the setbacks you face as an entrepreneur yourself?
I learned it the hard way. When I ran companies in Germany, I had 2 burnouts, and I started meditating. I started to take a step back, look for structure, and by that I realized that when you grow as an entrepreneur and when you grow as a leadership team, you're actually coming through predictable phases where you need to tackle different things. And by knowing what's coming ahead of you and not only focusing on what you're doing right now, that gives you the chance to prepare. And that's why many entrepreneurs do meditation in order to get themselves under control and look forward and learn in books. But what do you learn? You actually need to understand what is the next phase that you're coming to. Like when you're at 25 employees, you need to start to build culture and structures and processes. And that's not necessary when you're smaller. So you're actually knowing what comes ahead gives you the preparation to know what you need to tackle.
Okay. And then with, there are a lot of advancements in technology. Where do you think we're going? What do you think entrepreneurship is going to look like in 10 years, maybe, with advancements in technology?
I personally am convinced that the people dimension of entrepreneurship will always stay the most relevant. There will be AI, there will be robotics and all the technology of the world. But what we need to focus on that the entrepreneur and the team and everybody working with them together knows what they're doing, have a common goal, are committed to do that together, can communicate together, and getting there together. And that's what I call a company, like an organizational structure of the company. That will be always important, irrespective of any technology out there. The technology is the output of the organization, and you might have new tools, but having everybody committed on the same page and working towards the same direction is of utmost importance. And if anything, technology accelerates things. And if in an accelerated world, you need to be close as a team, know what you're doing together, and that's where scaling comes into play.
Okay. And so in your scale-up company, what technology are you using, or what have you implemented? What are you using? Anything you're willing to share?
Yeah. I'm advocating the opposite of complexity. Like when we are working with customers and companies to scale, it's actually not about the next business intelligence tool and databases. It's about having a leadership team that has a one-page PowerPoint strategic plan to know where they're going, and having an Excel or Google Sheet dashboard to see where the data is going, what they're doing from day to day to day. The more complexity you create with technology, the more you forget where you're currently standing and what your priorities are. Less is more. simple is better than complicated. So like I'm really advocating on do whatever you need as a tech stack in the background, but focus on the people and the simple tool, how to manage the people close to you.
Oh, wow. You have shared some key nuggets that I myself will even use. And I guess the last words, what are your last words to everyone out there? What are just your last words?
Business is a marathon, mostly ultra marathon actually, and you may have to make sure that it's fun. It's about energy, it's about having long-term people around you, and we try to gamify wherever we can. If we wanted to reach a target, we make it a goal with an incentive and a reward, and we put numbers on the walls in order to make sure everybody sees where we're going. Try to keep the fun in business, because then it's actually fun and worthwhile living.
Oh, I like that. Guys, you heard it for yourself from Nicholas. Have some fun. Thank you.